All right, guys, so I know I should have gotten this to you way earlier, but I don't think you really need it. But anyway, we want to go over like a real general warm-up. So for today, and really every day before we start working out, we want to be doing these dynamic stretches, not static, dynamic stretches, just to prime the body and get you ready to move and be under tension and resistance training, all that jazz. So first one we're going to do is a knee pull. So as you can kind of walk across the room. You want to get 8 to 12 reps of each of these stretches on both sides. So when we go to knee hug, I'm going to plant one foot, make sure I'm grabbing the ground, everything's nice and balanced. I'm going to pull my knee up under control, and then I'm going to hug it to myself, okay? And I'm going to hold it for a little while. Then I'm going to go to the other side, okay? I'm practicing balancing on one foot, so we shouldn't be wiggling, okay? This isn't a good stretch. I want to be under control, using my core, establishing balance, pulling that knee up, and then hug it, okay? From this, again, I want to raise it, then hug it up, not pull myself down. I'm nice and tall, balancing on that opposite foot, other side, pulling it all the way up, making sure my posture is nice, okay? First one. Then we're gonna go opposite hand, opposite foot. So I'm going behind, and then I'm gonna stretch out that side, place that foot down under control, switch, stretch out that side, foot down from the side. Opposites. Reaching out, extending this whole side out, putting it down again. Practicing balancing, being under control, okay, not craziness. I want to get under balance, stretch, okay? After that, we got lateral lunges. So you're going to be standing. I'm going to step out to the side nice and wide. Now I'm squatting down to one side, keeping my chest up, and then coming right back up. I can step out to the side, sitting down to that side. This foot stays flat, this leg stays long, chest stays up, hips getting underneath my knee, okay? From the side again, step out to the side, chest stays up, I'm squatting down, coming back up, squatting down to the other side, coming right back up, okay? Lateral lunges. Then we have a lunge over top, so I'm gonna take my hands, interlace the fingers, press my palms out, elbows go behind my ears, I'm stepping out and letting my hips fall down while I'm holding up the sky. I'm actively pressing up, and then I'm coming up onto that front foot. Okay, and then we switch it. So, again, from the side, interlace the hands, out, elbows behind the ears, nice and tall. Make sure I stay in the frame here. I'm stepping out, and then sitting down as I'm reaching up, letting my hips fall, and then standing up onto that front foot. Okay, so we've got knee hug, ankle pull, lateral lunge, lunge over top. Next we have an inchworm. Okay, so let's start with this on this one. I'm gonna reach down to the ground and walk my hands out. My legs are gonna stay long. I'm only moving my ankles, and I'm walking my feet as close to my hands as possible, and then I'm walking my hands back out, okay? So, in this plank, legs are long, I'm just using my ankles, stretching back my legs out, walking my hands back out, walking my feet back out like an inchworm. Woo! Next is a Spider-Man. So, gonna go into that big lunge again. Okay, my feet are nice and wide. I'm dropping my elbow as close to the ground inside my foot as possible. Okay? Then I'm gonna come up into the next foot. However, what I see a lot of kids do, it's okay, because you guys are cute when you do it. They'll go here, they do this really small step, and then they just lay their chest on this thigh. Okay, I want to stretch. I want to get nice and long here, and I'm letting my chest fall inside of my knee. Okay, here, dropping that elbow, feeling a nice stretch in this hip pocket, and then you can kind of just crawl forward like Spider-Man. Okay, then we got Karate Kid. So, I'm just gonna stand tall. I don't care if I touch my toe. I'm just kicking my foot up. Then the other one, kicking my foot up, okay? But again, I'm standing tall, none of this stuff. I don't care if you touch your toe. Stand tall, kick, kick. And now we're gonna switch it up. Now I'm gonna plant on one foot, slight bend in my knee. I'm going to hinge at the waist and try to get parallel with the floor, and I'm raising this back leg up. Okay, from the side. And I'll show you how people screw this up. Slight bend, hinge, keeping this leg really, really long. How people screw this up is I call Pete on the fire hydrant, right? So we're gonna bend. I don't want you to open the hips up and turn, okay? Not here. Again, I don't care if you touch the ground. We're just planting. I'm practicing balancing and controlling this leg so it's not wobbling all over the place. Planting, balance, squeezing this butt cheek, keeping my hips square to the ground, trying to get parallel to the floor. Again, still practicing balancing, grabbing the ground with my toes, and then coming right back up under control. Okay? So you should be doing all of those. And then on upper body days, I'll have another one where we can, do full body warm up, do whatever, back and forth on these and crisscrossing and doing a bunch of crazy cool activation exercises. But for today, make sure that you're doing all of these dynamic stretches, and any day that we work out legs, make sure that you're doing these dynamic stretches. All right, cool.